Hi everyone. My today's topic is something about shoes. Now, the intention of making this video is to just make you aware of what all shoes we normally wear and the impact of them on us as compared to what you can achieve when you go barefoot. Now, please understand this doesn't mean that I want you to start training barefoot from tomorrow onwards. This is just to make you understand the science behind it, how things work if you wear a particular footwear. So, I have picked up 3 or 4 pairs from my sort of collection. Yes, I'm very fond of shoes, so people who know me well, they know that I have a lot of shoe collection, and I have also evolved as a trainer, and I have no qualms in accepting the fact that there were some things which I was doing wrong earlier, and as I learned the science behind things, I have experienced these things on myself, and if something is helping me, then I would be more than happy to share it with you guys so that it can help you as well. So let me take this particular footwear here. I'm not going to review any shoe or any brand, so please don't take me wrong on that topic. If you see this particular footwear, this has a lot of cushioning around the heel, and the toe doesn't happen to rest on the floor. Now these kinds of shoes are specifically made, this is a similar shoe, they are specifically made for only one purpose, and which happens to be running. This one the same. So I have specifically taken 3 different brands. I have tried them. Not that I'm into running too much, but yes, I do jog a bit or so. So I do sort of a little understanding about why this particular shoe is made that way. Also, some companies work on different principles, like depending on your particular foot type, they have a particular footwear. There are people who don't know about these concepts. So, high-end brands, which are little on an expensive side, they actually make footwears if a person is flat-footed or if a person is high-arched, and depending on that, that particular footwear would be the best one for that individual. Many times it happens that people end up buying something which is not right for them. So that can actually cause a negative issue on them as compared to a positive one. But when you see all these 3 footwears, the one most common thing you see in them is the toes are tapering in front. Now that leads to you pressing your toes in front to an extent that eventually if you wear such kind of footwear for a prolonged period, you will end up having your big toe going towards the small toe. So it eventually can lead to a bunion issue. If you notice this particular bone here, I'm not going into the scientific details, but if you notice, it can lead to something called as a bunion. Now that is not a healthy sign for the feet, and hence we always have to try and keep our toes as straight as possible. So when we were born, we were made this way. But over a period of time, because of compressing our feet in such narrow shoes, just to increase our performance or so, we have constricted our toes, and that eventually can lead to bunion issues. And if not treated properly, you might have to get it surgically done, which is a very, very painful procedure. So, last time I did mention about minimalistic footwear, and there is this particular footwear. If you can see, this is a 5-finger shoe. I will make a proper detailed review on these things little later, but I am in the learning process of actually working on keeping my toes as separated as possible But please understand, just by changing your footwear, your problem doesn't get solved. You have to be extremely conscious, be more vigilant throughout the day. If you're not wearing these kinds of footwear, what you're doing with your foot otherwise, working on your extrinsic and intrinsic muscles of the feet, and that is how you will comprehensively attack the problem of your feet having these kind of issues. So please work on these things. I am not at all saying that the footwear which I showed before are bad, but it is needed for a particular sport. But if you can balance the things around between them, then you will definitely avoid issues like bunion or other foot problems also. I hope this tip is helpful, and until next time, I shall see you soon. Bye bye.